Hello, this is Molly Reamer with Bridget's Grove and 30 Days of Goddess with this week's mini ritual. And I am filming inside today because it is rainy outside and also pretty cold. So I decided to do some work inside instead. So I am using woman runes as well as the 30 Days of Goddess Daily Practice deck, which is a standalone deck to create mini rituals to nourish you in your everyday. And then I'm also using the booster pack and cut your own expansions, as well as one of the cards from our monthly snapshot cards for our 30 Days of Goddess practice, which is ongoing and available to you via 30daysofgoddess.com. So from Woman Runes, we received the flame. I feel like I have done several other videos about the flame, some within recent memory. And at the same time, I still find that it is a perfect time to consider the flame. We always need to hold in our awareness about whether we are tending our own flame, whether we are nourishing our own wholeness, whether we are essentially getting what we need in order to shine brightly, in order to burn brightly, in order to extend ourselves into the community, into the lives of other people, in order to have things to share, in order to have vitality to, spread around. We need to make sure we're tending our flame. I find that at this time of year, there starts to be an outward tug and energy. The energy is in the air that says to go and do and to start extending ourselves, poking up green shoots of possibility into newness, exploring new ideas, exploring new possibilities. And in many ways, this time of year feels like life is open before us. Life is open before us. So we need to make sure that we are tending our flame and not burning out or getting overextended. So what brings you vitality? What are you feeling enthusiastic about? How are you tending your flame? And what energy of newness do you sense? In our live circle this month, we talked about bits of small sacredness, but also about what we are saying yes to. So sometimes the flame also reminds us, what are we saying yes to? And are we honoring that flame within, that light of understanding, that light of creativity that guides our way and that needs time to be nourished? So lots from the flame today. And then let's see, we got pause from the deck. So may we allow ourselves sacred pauses in every day. Even a small pause can reset us. Even a small pause can shed insight on what we are experiencing, and even a small pause can replenish us. So may each day hold sacred pauses. May we consciously create space for pause in every day. And I had a word from the Cut Your Own expansion too, and it's persist. So I'm going to say, may we persist in standing up for our right to pause, for our right to explore some moments of quiet and solitude in our lives in order to tend our flame and to nourish our spirits. And then a practice, hold your hands in prayer pose and kiss your fingertips. I always like to do this often in the morning when I'm outside, greeting the day, I turn towards where the sun rises, and I will often hold my hands in prayer pose and kiss my fingertips. Then I often lift them to my forehead and then all the way above my head as well. So that's practice, pause, persist, pray. Oh, and then let's see. Here's our prayer, but I'm going to close with both of those. So an affirmation from the expansion pack, my life is holy now. And I really think that is something to come back to. We also spoke in the live circle about the life practice being to return, which comes from Patricia Lynn Riley in her book, I Promise Myself. The life practice is to return, and something that I return to is that understanding that my life is holy now. We're not waiting for anything. This is it. This is what we have right now. So don't save it. Don't wait. Don't save the pauses. Don't save the nurturing of your flame. Don't save the daily practices. Don't save the magic. Your life is holy now, and it's ready for you to live it now. And then this is a good one. I consider all my choices. I set down those that constrict and confine me. I step into those that expand me, that set me free. Each of our lives is made up of a series of small choices. And if we are not actively and intentionally making those choices, then often other people will choose for us. Or we will find ourselves kind of drifting along into the choices that perhaps are easier or perhaps even more practical, or what we think is expected of us. And so it's important to pay attention to the choices that how they make us feel. How do they land in our body? How are our lives feeling to us right now? And if your choices feel like they constrict and confine you, set those down and step into those that expand you, that set you free, that create a lightness around your heart instead of a tightness in your chest. And then I was going to go ahead and read the prayer from one of our monthly snapshot cards. This one is from last month, but it's still good to share. You may sense an invitation, a possibility, a dream. Let it alight gently in your open palms. Gaze into its glittering eyes. Feel courage arise within you. Feel curiosity kindle inside you. And take a deep breath. Lean into the expansive. Step forward. The door is open. So may you step into possibility. And then finally, our closing prayer from the original daily practice deck. And you may wish to just take a minute and even close your eyes and put a hand on your belly and a hand on your heart and let the words of this prayer soak into you, and allow yourself a moment to envision how it would be to live this prayer into being. May we protect that which is precious. May we trust that which is sacred. May we reach out to touch the trailing threads of liberating change. So a lot today about making choices, pausing, tending our flame, and remembering our lives are holy now. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.